If you're buying a house right now, or when you plan on buying a house, you've probably heard the term earnest money before, but you might be wondering what that actually is. So what is earnest money? How much do you put down for it? And when do you submit it? Earnest money is your good faith money when you're buying a house. And the best thing that I can compare it to is a security deposit. You do not owe any earnest money until you go under contract. So until you make an offer and your offer gets accepted, you don't have to pay any earnest money. And even once your offer gets accepted, you have a few days to submit your earnest money to the closing attorney or the title company, and that's who holds on to it until closing. Now, how much is it? How much do you put towards earnest money? Well, that depends on the purchase price of the house. There is no standard amount for earnest money. It's negotiated as part of the deal. I always recommend to my clients to put 1% of the purchase price as earnest money. So if you're buying a $400,000 house, that's $4,000. I think this is a healthy amount, and I think it makes your offer strong. Now, you only lose your earnest money if you violate the terms of the contract. So if you don't uphold your end of the deal, the seller can fight to keep your earnest money. But if everything goes smooth and you get to the closing table, no problem, you will get that earnest money back, or you just apply it towards your closing cost or your down payment. So if you put down $4,000 worth of earnest money and your cash to close amount is $20,000 total, you only need to pay an additional $16,000 in order to get that cash to close amount, because the closing attorney already has your $4,000 in earnest money. Now, if you back out of the contract within the terms that you agreed upon, then you can get your earnest money back. For example, if you do an inspection and it's a nightmare, you can back out of the contract. If you do the appraisal and it comes back low and the seller won't adjust the price, you can back out of the contract and get your earnest money back. You only lose this money if you default or violate the terms of the contract that you agreed to.